Here are three fun test prep relay games to play in your class. In this video, I will explain how to play Dash to the Desk, Roll the Dice, and Relay Lines. Angela here from Custom Classroom, helping to make test prep fun for you and your students. It's important to just keep it simple and use what you have. If you have a release test or test prep material from your school, you can simply cut up the questions and use them. Or if you have task cards, these are also great. You just need questions that will help your students review. If you are an ELA teacher and have a longer passage, you might need to have students read the passage before so they are prepared to answer the questions. Now for Dash to the Desk. Divide the class into groups. Place the first question only face down in front of each group. Let the students do a drum roll and shout go. At this time, they turn the first question over and all groups will begin working on the question. Once they are done, they run the answer to the teacher desk. If they are correct, hand them the second question. If they are incorrect, they could have a 1 minute penalty before they try again. This is an option you could do without the penalty if you would like. Students continue working questions. You might have a line build up, but that's okay. Just stay patient and keep checking the answers. The game is over when one group has then gone through all the questions. This first group to finish all the questions is then the winners. Now for roll the dice. Divide the class into groups. Place all the questions face down in front of each group. Let the class do a drum roll and shout go. At this time, the groups will turn over the first question only and begin working this question. When they're done, they will raise their hand to get checked to see if they're correct. If they are correct, they then get to roll the dice. Here's an example of some of the things they might do depending on what number they roll. For example, if the group is correct and they roll a number 4, everyone in the group would do 10 tuck jumps before they could then move on to their second question. They then get to move on to their next question. However, if the group is incorrect, they have a 1 minute penalty before they are able to try again. Students then move through all the questions and the game is over when they get to the end. The first group to finish all the questions is the winner. Now for relay lines. Divide the class into groups, and you will need one teacher for each group. If you happen to have helpers, great, but most of the time, I usually just assign students to be the teacher. I then go through this game at least 3 or 4 times in class so that everyone has a chance to be a teacher and everyone has a chance to then be participating in the groups. Give all the questions to the teachers. Let the class do a drum roll and shout go. At this time, the first person in each group runs up to the teacher. If they are correct, they get to move on to the next question. If they are incorrect, they have a minute penalty before they try again. Here's what this might look like. The first person goes up to the teacher and works on the question. If they are correct, great. They run back to their group and sit down. The second person then comes up to the teacher. Let's say they're incorrect. They then have to wait their penalty time before then they're allowed to try again. They try again and are correct, great. They run back to their group, sit down, and the next member is able to participate. They work on their question. If this person is correct, they run, sit down, and the next person goes. If they're correct, sit down. Now the final person comes up to the teacher, works their question. If they're correct, they then get to go sit down with their group. The first group to go through all members is the winner. Is the winner. Now, to help incentivize students, a lot of times I will try to also provide simple prizes that usually get students pretty excited. Good luck. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for more test prep help and tips, please subscribe to the channel.